Hello once again. The late world chess champion, Dr. Emanuel Lasker, once observed that it is easier to play without your queen, like for instance where he gave the odds of a queen, because it saves you worry. I don't know what he'd have thought about this composition because, as you can see, White's king is not on the board. So White's task here is what is known as a Nullus rex, meaning to say no king. And we don't need the king on the board. Or alternatively, you could place that king virtually anywhere that you wanted, and we could still achieve our objective. Our objective here is to checkmate in 2 moves, or 1 move even. Now, the way that we go about doing this is we just take a look at this pawn and imagine what we can do with it. You will notice on your left-hand side there are some pieces: white, queen, rook and bishop. There isn't a knight there because of course we don't have a spare knight with this set. However, what we do need to concentrate on is the checkmate. Now, how do we go about checkmating by promoting that pawn? Can we do it? Can we checkmate in every variation to no matter which piece we promote that pawn? Well, let's have a look at it. If we promote this to a queen, would you agree that that's checkmate on the move? It is, isn't it? So there's no problem with that. We can safely say that is checkmate in 1. What about if we promote to a rook? How do we stand then? Well, what we do then is we take a look at that, and black only has 1 move, doesn't he? He can only take this knight. So what do we do then? We play here, and that again is checkmate. So that is fine. What about if we promote to a bishop? Well, let's check it out. Check. Every time you promote this pawn, you notice the rook is covering the knight, which otherwise would be able to be taken by black, so that stops it. So where can he go? Just take a look at that. Well, he only has 1 flight square, doesn't he? He can't touch the knight because the bishop is covering it. So he can only go here. And so what do we do there? We swing this knight around like that, and if you take a look at that, that is checkmate. Neat, isn't it? Okay, so our last promotion, and that's the starting lineup. Our last promotion is to a knight. We'll just have to imagine for the moment that that is a knight. Check. So what does black have here? Well, he has what he had when we promoted to a bishop. We can go here, and that is similarly checkmate. However, we can also, just remembering this is a knight, we can also play this way. And that is also checkmate. That's rather neat. What else does he have there? He has 1 more move. He can take this knight. Now, since he's accommodated us here in taking the knight, we can replace this pawn with a knight. Now, just take a look at that position. White to checkmate. How does he do it? Well, he simply plays his rook here, and that is also checkmate. So we have a mate in 1 when we promote to a queen, and we have 3 mates in 2 when we promote to a rook, a bishop, and a knight. And I think that's a probably not just an unusual study, but I think quite unique. I certainly have never seen anything like it before. And just to complete matters, we'll go back to our king, and we can place it anywhere you like. What about just here? We might as well have the king on the board. We don't want to breach the rules, but it is an interesting idea where you think to yourself, well, No, we don't need the king. Let's do without it, and it would certainly save us worry, wouldn't it? Best of luck in your chess pursuits, and goodbye for now.